What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan, and welcome to the Game Week 12 deadline stream. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the comments. Shubharan, how are you doing? Tin, welcome as well. How is everyone going, and how's your day been? Let me know how your weekend's been as well. And are you ready for the Game Week 12 deadline stream? If you are new, make sure to hit the like button as well. Please hit that subscribe button as we try to get to 600 subscribers. And tell a friend as well. If you know friends that play FPL, tell them as well. Now, how's everyone doing? How's the teams looking like? Let me know. Also, I should state my team for this week, out of 2 free transfers, I did 1 free transfer, which was Maddison out to Martinelli and Watkins captain. That is the current situation with regards to my team. Saka is in there as well, but we have gone for the Watkins captain. Q. How are you doing, Quentin from FPL Amateurs of Oz? How are you doing, my friend? Who's your captain this week? I want to know who you captain this week. Are you sticking with Salah or is there anyone else? So also for anyone who wants to know like team reviews, let me know where you are in the mini league and we'll bring it up. And also we have a chances conceded thread as well, which we used to do before and I kind of stopped doing it. Maybe I should continue doing it again now. We'll bring it up here as well, which is from Fantasypedia to kind of like get an idea of where we are thinking in terms of chances. The reason I went for Martinelli was because of this. Burnley have conceded the second most down their left-hand side, and given that we don't know the status of Arsenal's forward line striker in terms of whether Nketiah is fit or not, or whether Trossard will play there, I don't know. I've gone for Martinelli. Maybe could have gone for Bowen, potentially, for a better long term. But I'm assuming that if Gabriel Jesus is back by next week, maybe, it might help Martinelli as well. So it's a bit of a risky punt, but it's a punt with potentially a high ceiling, but also a low floor, given that Arsenal aren't that great attacking-wise so far. So we're going to hope that fixtures breed form and that they improve. So we'll see. I'm with Salah, vice-captain on Højlund. This is the week Højlund scores. I hope so, man. The guy is scoring in Champions League football, even though we're not winning, but not really getting anywhere else. Transfers 2 free, Maddison to Mitoma and Tsimikas to Saliba. Ooh, you've done the Tsimikas move out already. Interesting. Watkins captain, Shubharan is in. Shubharan is not sure what to think about it. Yes, I've gone for the Watkins captain. Okay, I'll justify my reason for going Watkins captain. Given my rank at 1.3 million, right? I feel like I don't think Salah will be as highly captained compared to top 10k, top 100k, even top 300, 400, top 500k. I think he'll have a higher EO compared to where I'm at. In game week 10, when he was the more popular captain, I think his EO was about 102 in game week 10, where a lot of people thought he was like a really popular captain. He was higher in the top ranks, but 102. Now, this week again, he's a highly anticipated captaincy choice, but I don't think his EO at my rank would be like 150 or anything per se. So I'm happy to do a calculated risk in this specific case and go against potentially maybe 20% of Salah, potentially. It's not that bad. So I think I'm in my rank. I won't be surprised if Haaland is still the most captained in my specific rank. But I feel like this is a week where I can take a risk and go for Watkins. Villa have been good at home. Yes, Watkins didn't do anything against Luton, but he had chances, right? He had chances. Matty Cash set him up on a really good one as well. He had 0.79 XG. The guy should have got a goal. He didn't get it. I have agreed that Watkins is a short volume merchant to get chances. I'm hoping that he does deliver here. So I'm going for Watkins. We'll see how it goes. Is it a risk? It's a calculated risk, I would say, for now, that I think potentially has upside to player, like return. Samuel, welcome. Let's start with my team. All right, let's bring up your team. What's it? Purple Saint? Purple Saint, where are you? All right, here we go. Saka out. I have kept Saka because I think he might play. I don't see why he won't play. I don't think the injury is too serious, so we'll see. I'm keeping him, but I've got a good bench cover in terms of Lascelles coming on the bench just in case if Saka is out. I'm not too worried. With your team, I think Maddison has got to move. How many? You have one free transfer, right? So Maddison out first, potentially. I see a lot of Watkins picks on Twitter. Really? I honestly haven't really seen that much. I think you might have seen a lot of Watkins picks because of the FPL Australian community. I think the Australian community, we have, if you watched FPL IQ, Planner, welcome Planner, Tien, how are you doing? I think we were so on Football Chatbox and also on FPL IQ, we were a bit more big on Watkins. So I think it might feel like a lot of people are captaining Watkins because I think in the Australian community there are quite a few of us who are captaining. But I think overall, I watched a lot of content from some of the other like above average FPL. I did what FPL Wire. They don't seem to be big on Watkins captain. So because of that, I don't think a lot of people will be going on Watkins captain overall. So Watkins captain Watkins in general, his EO this week, I think, will be, where was his EO last week? It was 60% at my rank, 73 in the top 10k this was. I would say this will go to what? 80 something? 85? Maybe at best 90 in the top 10? I don't think it might reach 90. I don't know. Planner could probably tell me. And I don't think it's going to go above 75 in my rank at all. Because I can also bring up this one. This is from Fantasy Football Scout. They have the captaincy picker. And the top one is Salah, that you guys can't see a bit here, with 30%. Haaland next. Saka in third. Heung-min Son in fourth. Watkins is fifth. So I don't think Watkins is going to be as highly captained, to be honest. I think we should be fine. Salah is the most popular. Yeah, I think Salah will definitely. And Haaland second. And in my rank, I won't be surprised if Haaland probably edges Salah in captaincy. Just because of the number of managers in my... 2 weeks ago, Haaland edged captaincy over Salah. And that was against United, where everyone thought Salah was the more popular. So I won't be surprised if in the 1 million, 2 million, where Haaland is still more popular captaincy. Especially after scoring 2 goals in the Champions League and also returning last week. Not last week, the week before. I think Haaland will still be highly captained. We'll see. Haaland will be popular. Addison and Burn out, Trossard and who? Wan-Bissaka. Don't go Wan-Bissaka. For a -4 hit, you don't need a -4 hit, do you? I mean, you could potentially start Tsimikas, right? And if Tsimikas doesn't play, honestly, I won't be against starting Archer as well if you really wanted to, because it's Brighton. Brighton can't keep a clean sheet at the moment. I won't be against starting Archer if you really wanted to. So you don't necessarily have to take a -4. And I probably wouldn't go for Wan-Bissaka because I think it's a bit of a short-term punt. Cash injured or fine? Cash is fine. He's fine. Matty Cash will be fine. So you could just do the Maddison move, to be honest. Who else can you go for? You could go for Burn to Lascelles if you wanted, not Wan-Bissaka. I would go Burn to Lascelles instead. Get the Newcastle defender. Newcastle defense is way better than United defense at the moment. So if you wanted to do that, I would do that instead. But even then, I don't know if it's worth a -4. I'll just do Maddison to maybe not Trossard. You could do Maddison to either Martinelli or Maddison to Bowen. Or Who else are you missing? You could do Madison. Maybe Diaby is a bit of a stretch. Probably not. Yeah, you could probably go Madison to Bowen or even Martinelli, to be honest. That's not bad. Or Madison to Mbeumo if you really wanted to. Are there any other options? I will have a look. Easy Shark, welcome. How are you doing? Midfielders for, let's say, 7.9. Yeah, so Bowen. Mbeumo, I don't mind it, to be honest. Think he could get something. I don't see Liverpool keeping a clean sheet. The Arsenal game, though, won't be great. You could also go, you already have Gordon. No, you could go Madison to Gordon as well if you really wanted to. Martinelli, Gordon, Bowen. Take your pick, Simon. Will Souček start? I have him 3 weeks straight and he blanks all. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Maybe. It's very hard to tell. I think I would look to get rid of Souček soon. If you really wanted to. If you wanted to take a -4, right? The better -4 for you to take would be Madison to one of the midfielders I mentioned. And you could do Souček to Gordon if you really wanted. Or if you can't afford Gordon, just go Souček to Palmer. But although Palmer won't get you a return this week. That's the thing. So those are the things I would do. I wouldn't take a hit for a defensive move because there are no upside defenders apart from Matty Cash for you. And you can't afford Trippier. So there aren't any other upside defenders that could return a hit. That's what I would say. So Saka starting? I would assume so. I don't see why he won't start. Jaden, how are you doing? Welcome. I think he'll start. Next up is Easy Shark. 115 in the mini league, 0 in the bank, 2 free transfers. What I should do? Super bad week. Take a look. Okay? I'm gonna guess on your bench, Easy Shark. You had Kabore, you had Archer, and I think that's more than enough. I don't even want to guess the next one. Let's have a look, anyways. 27 points though, still pretty decent. I wouldn't call that a bad week. Oh, you had Maguire as well. I might have started Maguire over Tsimikas though. Would I have? No, I wouldn't have. Sorry, I take that back. Never mind. You had Lascelles. It was even worse than. It is what it is. It is what it is, Isha. Can't win them all. I don't think I would have started any of these guys over the ones you had. So it is what it is. 2 free transfers. I would start Maguire this week. In your case, I would start Maguire. Well, actually, would you start Maguire or would you start Lascelles? I'll probably start Maguire over Lascelles, even though I think Lascelles might get a better clean sheet. I think Maguire just potentially has a better chance of getting some attack in return from a set piece or something. How's Jaden doing? And football with SUD, welcome as well. How are you doing? Evan, welcome. Sujal, welcome as well. Ruhil, welcome everyone. Make sure to hit the like button, people. If you are enjoying the content, I will answer everyone's questions. Don't worry. So don't worry, I will answer everyone's questions. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button because it helps the channel if you are new. Alright, so Easy Shark, what are you planning on doing? And while I wait for you to let me know what you're planning on doing, let me read the other questions as well. Jaden says, yo, football with SUD says, in defense I have Trippier, Cass, Mitchell, and in mid I have Douglas Lewis. Which 4 to start? Which 4 to start? You mentioned 4 players. Are there any more than 4 players that I should be knowing about football with SUD? Because if you mention which 4 to start, I think you start all 4 that you mentioned. Saka and Cash starting. Matty Cash will be fine. I don't see why. He came on in the Europa Conference League for Aston Villa. Came on as a sub. So he did play. So he's fine. Don't worry. So I think he should start. I don't see why. Saka with Arteta, you can never be sure, to be honest. But I think he might start. If he doesn't, just make sure you have a nice, good first bench option just in case. But I think he should start. Any suggestions? Have 2 free transfers on a striker option, 7th rank in the mini league. Sujal. All right, let's bring Sujal on as well. And Easy Shark, any comments on what you're planning on doing? I haven't made any transfers yet. Was thinking Son to Saka. What's your team looking like, Jaden? I don't know if I would do Son to Saka though. I think Son and Saka at this point, even though Son has lost a lot of this thing, they both have same upside. And the reason they have same upside is because Son has lost a lot of creativity that supports him. That's the only reason they have same upside. Otherwise, I think Son would be slightly higher upside at the moment. Number 44 in mini league. Check my team. Not using any transfers this week. All right, let's bring that up as well. And then what was the other one? In defense, I have Trippier, Cash, Mitchell, Maguire. Okay, that was the mistake. So I would start Trippier. I would start Matty Cash. That's Douglas Lewis, right, from Aston Villa. I'll probably start Douglas Lewis as well. You got to take the upside. And then between Mitchell plays Crystal Palace against Everton. And Maguire against Luton. Probably might punt with Maguire. Slightly punt with Maguire. That's probably where I will go. Those are your 4. Alright, now Easy Shark has replied, should I captain Mitoma? Ooh, I probably wouldn't captain Mitoma, given that Estupinan got re-injured again. If Estupinan was playing, I would have been a bit more confident, but without Estupinan, I don't think so. Thinking of buying Lascelles and got striker with 1 million. What? Striker with 1 million in the bank. Okay, for your team. Okay, give me a second, Sujal. So Simonal is good. Let me close that. Easy Shark said, what about Saka to Mbeumo if he's really injured? Ooh, no, not again, not in this game. Easy Shark. I would punt on Saka and hope he starts because there is a potential of a goal at least. I wouldn't go straight away. He's got a good fixture that you have to at least give him the fixture and hope that he starts kind of situation. Unless we get some leaks, which is very unlikely because Arsenal are playing... No, they're playing today. So unless we get some leaks, which is still a bit unlikely because it's a later game, I would still keep Saka. Do you have 1 free transfer? No, you have 2 free transfers, no? How much money in the bank you said? 0, no? This is a tough one. What would you guys do in this specific situation for those of you looking at this squad? Mbeumo bad fixtures. I mean, Mbeumo bad fixtures. I thought so, and then even the last 2 games he had bad fixtures and he came away with points. I think he'll get points somehow. I don't think Liverpool keep a clean sheet, so there is a potential chance he gets something. Maybe, I don't know. What about getting Diaby? Martinelli, but not sure to transfer who out. You mean Saka to Martinelli? This is a tough position to be in. The only thing I could think about would be moving Matty Cash out in this week for this specific team. Like going to a Crystal Palace defender. But that's like reducing upside. The other situation you could try and do is if you think Tsimikas has lost his spot, doing 1 free transfer of moving Tsimikas to a Crystal Palace defender. That's the only other possible move I'd probably do, and then roll the second transfer. What do people think? Let me know. People, let me know what you think. How can I join your league? Please give the code. The league code is down. If you look at below the total subscribers count and where the recent subscribers are going in the screen, in the middle, at the bottom, the league code is there. Yeah, there you go, from Ruhil. Thank you, Ruhil. So yeah, what do you think, Easy Shark? And while you're thinking that, Sujal, I just don't trust Man United defense, and that's why I'm so confused. Fair enough. Then go with Mitchell. If you don't think United defense is keeping a clean sheet, go with me, Mitchell. Don't really think they'll keep a clean sheet. But I don't mind slightly punting on the potential of a set piece goal potentially. That's the only thing I'm kind of punting on from Maguire. Which one player should I bench? Cash, Shimikas. Wait, you mentioned Cash twice, maybe. So Cash, Shimikas, and Lascelles. I would bench Shimikas. Did you end up changing your team? Yes. Madison went out. Martinelli came in. Watkins is captain. That's my team. But I'll come back to it. Give me a second. Okay, Sujal, what were you saying? You mentioned something about moving to Lascelles. You were moving to Lascelles and 1 million in the bank for a striker. Who were you moving? Are you moving Burn to Lascelles? Yeah, no? So are you doing Burn to Lascelles? I don't mind that move. And then 1 million for a striker. You could... Okay, you could potentially... if you go Burn, how much is Burn? 4.6? What is the selling price for you? 4.5? Is it 4.5? And then if you go Lascelles, you have 1 million. So 6.3 million. You could potentially go for Evan Ferguson. Yeah. You could potentially go for Evan Ferguson. Or, I don't know if you have the money to stretch to it. Maybe Tyler. Maybe him. He's come back from injury. It's a bit of a stretch. But the fixtures are decent from an attacking point of view. So it's either him, Awayoni, or Ferguson. Take your pick on who you would like to go for. Or you also can just roll this. You could roll the transfer because you will bring in Lascelles. I would play Lascelles and play Gabriel. So Lascelles will come in for Simicas. Gabriel can come in for Joe Pedro if you wanted to. And just play a back four and just roll the other transfer. Up to you. Up to you on how you want to play it. What about just burning a transfer? Don't burn a transfer. I wouldn't burn a transfer. I think a transfer is like 4 points lost if you burn it. Try and do a transfer that will help you going forward. 4.2, no? What else can help you going forward? I wish there was another keeper that you could go and buy. Sadly, we can't reach to Johnston, but that would have been really nice to like switch to like a Johnston if you could have. I would have just done that probably, but you could. Here's another thing you could do, Easy Shark. Just play around in a planner and see when you're going to start Maguire. If you're not going to start Maguire this week, or if you're not going to start Maguire next week, I would move Maguire down to a lower, like a 4 million defender or something. Or try and move him elsewhere. That's the only thing I can think about. Thank you for the suggestions. No worries. Football with SUD. No worries. My team? Yes. Alright, we'll get your team up as well. 113 in the league. 2 free transfers. Can you check my team? Yes. We'll do. 113. Where are you? Here we go. And we can see Sudanshu. I should be able to pronounce these names, but sorry if I butchered it a bit. Abhimanyu over here. Vijay. Ruhil's team. Okay, Ruhil, what is your plan? What are you planning on doing? Jaden says nice for team change. Doctor, don't know if you remember me. I do remember you. It's a long time. Haven't seen you in chat for a long time. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thinking of moving Pedro out. Ah, wait, Doctor. If I'm not mistaken, you were an Everton fan, or was it a West Ham fan? Ah, please remind me. Everton, right? I think it was Everton. I had 2 Everton fans back then. Okay, Doctor, you might have to remind me. Thinking of moving Pedro out. Yes, I think Pedro can go, but we'll think don't run into transfer. But much love and support. No worries. Let me know what you do, Sujal, in terms of what you're planning on doing. Maguire to Bear. Oh, by the way, Ruhil and Ruhil for your team and Vijay, let me know what you guys are planning on doing so that when we bring it up, I can quickly have a look as well. Bear based from what? Burnley, no? Wait, who is this? This is for Easy Shark. Would I go Bear? Would I go Charlie Taylor instead? Probably Charlie Taylor, if anything. You know what you could do? No, not a good Game Week 18 fixture. Who has a good Game Week 18 fixture that you could play that specific week? Let me check. How much money did you say again, Easy Shark, that you had? You said you had only exactly 4.2, right? If you were to move Maguire? Because I was thinking maybe you find a way to go to a Chelsea defender. The one thing that is going to kill me this fantasy season is injuries. Oh no, Russell, what happened? 4 red flags. How are you? I'm doing well, Russell. Thank you for saying. What are the red flags you have, Russell? Rolling the transfer, Captain Salah. Ooh, rolling the transfer, Captain Salah. Rolling the transfer. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess Madison has fallen in price now, so might as well. So I'm guessing you're starting, but you start Gabriel over Madison. Captain Salah. Yep, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. And then you kind of have to move Madison out eventually, because he's not going to be playing until next year. So probably look to move Madison this coming week after the deadline. But I don't mind rolling the transfer. I actually have no idea what to do. I will really roll, but I have 2 free transfers. Yeah, you were in my position, but I had Madison, so I found something to do with 1 transfer. Only 4 million Chelsea defenders. No, don't go there. They're not gonna play. You need someone who's gonna play. I don't mind this, Ruhil. So, but you will need to find out who you want to get rid of to bring, like, for Madison. You have to do something with Madison. He's got to go. If you want to bring in a player, right, or if you have a player that you have in mind, and if they have a good fixture this week as well, I don't mind doing it. Although with your situation, who would I actually go for? Or you let me know. But I don't mind rolling the transfer, to be honest. Just start Gabriel. And then you have 2 free transfers and you have no idea what to do. How much money do you have in the bank? 0.1. Red flags are Madison, Burns, and Lamptey. So what are you planning on doing, Russell? What are you planning on doing? This team. Okay, here's the thing. There are a few players that eventually have to go. Saab being one of them, right? He has to go. Veltman potentially being the next one to go, but doesn't have to go this week. I won't be surprised if Brighton finally keep their first clean sheet, although it's very unlikely still. So I don't mind if you wanted to even move in Veltman out this week. Do you have only 0.1 in the bank? Vijay, is it just 0.1 in the bank? It says 0.1, but I just wanted to check. Is it only 0.1 in the bank? I'm doing good, man. Was terrible at FPL last year, but I'm doing quite good this year. 8th in the league, wildcard in this week. Oh, wildcard in this week. Interesting. Wait, have you already pressed your wildcard button, or are you planning on wildcarding? Van der Ven, Bowen the Menace. So you're Bowen the Menace. Ah, now I know who it is. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I can understand why you're wildcarding. Yes, fair enough. What is your wildcard team looking like? Doctor, what's the wildcard team looking like? Okay, yes, you did support West Ham. I was a bit uncertain between West Ham and Everton. Yes. Madison de Bowen for me. Was hoping he was still on penalties, but doesn't seem like he is. But good fixtures. Nah, Paqueta is the penalty taker for West Ham, and I think Doctor can kind of confirm that if I'm not mistaken. Missed on the team review due to power cut issues. Possible to do a team review? Yes, Shubharan, I can. Don't worry. Did you put the team review in Discord or no? Okay, I'll bring your team up here. And also, for those of you who want to join our Discord channel, the links are in the description. You can join your Discord and ask any questions there during the week or all of that. The link for the invite is in the description of this video. Do you have a Twitter? I can add you with the image. Yes, my Twitter handle is up there. That's my Twitter handle. So you can find me on that. And I'll bring up the team, wildcard team here. I think those are the only Chelsea players under 4 million. Okay, Easy Shark. Let's have a look. This is Doctor's team. Shubharan, where are you in the mini league? If you can tell me, I'll bring you up. Okay, so just to kind of confirm stuff, Vijay, I'll keep your team open. Ruhil, you're rolling with Salah captaincy, which is pretty good. I don't mind that at all. I'm probably starting Gabriel over Madison. Make sure to have Archer as first bench, by the way, Ruhil, instead of Taylor. Have Archer as first bench, just in case. So I'll close yours, Ruhil. Then we've got Sujal. Sujal, did we decide on what we are doing, Sujal? You did, right? Just let me know who you're getting, Sujal, for JP, or if you're even transferring JP out. Easy Shark. Okay, we need to discuss on you. FTR, I will move it here. This is the transfers. I'll move that here. And this is Doctor's team, which is wildcarded. So I'll close that and I'll wait for his wildcard team. And Shubharan 82. Anyone else needed a team review? Okay, that's a taker. And if he's off the pitch, it's still not Bowen. There you go. Who is it if Paqueta is off the pitch? I've added you on Twitter. Alright, sick. Now, before I get your team up, let me just find out some defensive options for a low price. Who are people going at? Not bad. But I really want to go Baldock? I really want to go to Baldock. Triple don't have a great fixture in 18 as well. It was a shame that Braithwaite got injured. You said 4.2, right? And Abhimanyu Vijay had only 0.1 as well. Okay, Vijay, where were you? You also had 0.1, no? So you were looking for a 4.5 defender or a 4.7 midfielder, which is not really there. So you might have to downgrade midfield. Okay, we'll get to you as well. Team leagues, not yet. Too early for a team league at the moment, at least. All right, Easy Shark. Give me a second. Let me have a look. Oh wait, Easy Shark. You had losses. 4.2. I would have loved to have punted on this. It would have been an extreme punt, but I wouldn't have minded. But you can't afford. Oh, Vijay, maybe. Oh no, you have Trippier. There's really no need to double up on. You could potentially, but damn, it was a shame because you could have punted on it as well. Easy Shark, one with a slightly higher upside. All right. When is Liverpool playing? Tomorrow. Sad life. I think the other option, right? Easy Shark, is if you think. Do you think Tsimikas has lost his place? What do you think as a Liverpool fan? Do you think he keeps his place or do you think he's lost his place? Because the other option is for you to move Tsimikas out to a Crystal Palace defender. Yeah, potentially to a Crystal Palace defender. That's the other option you have. And then you can start the Crystal Palace defender for at least the next 3 to 4 weeks. Where is Palace? Where the hell is Palace? Here we go. They have Everton, Luton. You can start the Crystal Palace defender and Bournemouth as well. That's your other option. Greg, how are you doing? Welcome. Douglas Luiz is a great option for 4.5. He's been Villa's pen taker. Wait, Douglas Luiz is not 4.5? Isn't Douglas Luiz like 5 point something? Yeah, he's 5.6. Need some help deciding what players to start and who to bench. I transferred in Mitchell for Udogi and Martinelli for Madison. Okay, where is your team, Greg? Can you let me know which part of the mini league and I'll bring your team up. What do you think, Easy Shark? Do you think Tsimikas is... I had rather to a Palace defense rather have a definite player playing rather than guessing on Simi starting or not. Fair enough. So your other option is you could move Tsimikas to a Palace defender and then roll the second transfer. That is the only thing I can think about with regards to your team. Wrong, sorry. No, don't worry, doctor. It's all good. Rian, how are you doing? Welcome. How are you doing? That's the other option I can think about if you really wanted to go. Easy Shark. And then for Vijay, I think maybe fixing the midfield first, potentially. Is Quinton still in the chat? Q, are you still in the chat? Do you think Garnacho will start? I don't know if I want to punt on Garnacho. Probably not. Maybe not a good punt. Wouldn't recommend, I guess. What else can Vijay do? So in your team, the other option, would potentially be moving either Veltman out to... Unfortunately, there are no more 4.5 Crystal Palace defenders, no? Yep. it's only Ward. I would rather go Guehi. He has slightly more upside in terms of clear bonus points. Simicast to Ward. Who for you? For Easy Shark? Can you go to Guehi instead? He has more upside in terms of a bonus points potential. 22, 12, 15, 36. Whereas Ward has 24, 13. 18, 22. He's about 20. I think Guehi has a slightly higher chance of a bonus point than Ward. Slightly higher chance than bonus point. So I'll probably go Guehi instead of Ward. If Saka plays this week and blanks, who would you replace Madison with? I have enough money to go Saka. I went Madison to Martinelli. I'd be 0.1 short. 0.1 short of Simicast to Guehi. Oh shit, really? Oh wait. Oh, he's 4.5. He's 4.5 selling value, no? Alright, hold on. Let's see this team, shall we? Nope, wrong team. I don't think I got your this thing. Doctor. I didn't get your at. Did you at me? Oh, I haven't got it yet. For some reason. I didn't get your at. Did you at the correct person? Uh, 0.1 short. Development has a good fixture. How about Colville to Crystal Palace defense or Maguire? No, the thing with Colville, right, for this team is if you can hold Colville a bit longer, you potentially get him for this good run. You're probably going to want Colville in this run, so I feel like it's a waste of a transfer, like transferring him out and then bringing him back in. Instead, I would maybe just look to move Papesa to a McAtee position, since you're not going to use his spot. So what you could do, Vijay, for you, is you could just downgrade the transfer to McAtee. I think he's the cheapest option, if I'm not mistaken. 4.4. Yeah, you could go McAtee. I would probably go there. That's probably where I would go. He gets decent number of minutes compared to potentially everyone else. Is Tommy Doyle the... Hold on a second. Who played for Wolves when Neto was... Nah, but it's a short-term thing. Because Neto is going to be back. Wang Chan, Tommy Doyle was in midfield. Okay. Tagged you. I am Daniel Hardman. Replied to your latest tweet with my team. Oh, did you? Huh. Oh, yeah, it didn't show. Okay, yeah, got it. Alright, I have your team up. Hold on, give me a second. Veltman has a good... Yeah. The thing with... Okay, I think I answered you. Okay, yeah, Colville... You would want Colville... Sujal, I'll close your this thing. You would want Colville going forward. So I think that's the thing. That's what I'm like not wanting to move there. I mean, you... But then... I don't know. You could probably just downgrade this Saar move to... But it's only a 4.3. You're freeing up what? 0.3 or 0.2? You could go Colville to a Crystal Palace defender and then go back to Colville later. Potentially. Yeah, that's also not a bad idea. If you wanted to. That also you could probably do. Now that I think about it. Because Luka Dean, maybe after this week. Yeah. You could do that if you wanted to. I can't believe Saar. Because Saar will still play. So at least you have a playing Papesa midfielder. Yeah, you could do that. If you really wanted to. That's another option. I'm not against it. Or, you know what else you could do? Is you could move Turner out because he's lost his spot and you could go Strakosha in Brentford. and just go to a 3.9 keeper. Free up a bit more funds. That's the other option you could do because Turner has lost his spot. That's another thing you could do with your team. So you've got a couple options there. McAtee and Tommy Doyle are both City players. They're on loan, aren't they? Okay, that makes sense. And then I was supposed to bring in Greg's team as well. Simi to Ward then? Yeah, I guess so. Easy Shark. Simi to Ward. Most likely. Can we get a... What does FPL review say? For at least the next couple weeks. Probably has to be Simi to Ward. At least you get your... Yeah, I think Easy Shark, you probably have to do that. Defense 4.5. I do not trust West Ham defense. This is not too bad. Konsa is not a bad idea. I didn't think about that. Konsa or Ward? Probably Ward. Because 2 away games for Villa. I wouldn't really go there. Lascelles, you already have. Livramento, maybe, but minutes risk. Ward is probably the most safer with minutes. Maguire doesn't have a good fixture after. Yeah, alright. Simi to Ward it is. Easy Shark. Simi to Ward it is. Is there anyone else that's here? Power Torres is 4.6. Yeah. Yeah, most likely Ward. Yeah. Yep. That's basically your move as well, I guess. For those who don't have any other transfer, you can do a keeper transfer and getting Turner out. That's another option for those who are thinking about it. So that should kind of fix Vijay's team. Vijay, you good? Let me know, Vijay, what the plan is. So Easy Shark, I'll close yours. Let me bring up Greg's team as well, and then Shubharan as well. Greg, you said you were 13th, if I wasn't mistaken. Yes, here we go. And before we go to Greg's and Shubharan's, this is Doctor's wildcard team. Oh, I don't know about Zinchenko. Doctor asking for trouble. Going Zinchenko is a minutes risk. I don't know if I would go there. It's a bit of a minutes risk. Bowen I like, Gordon I like, Salah I like, Mitoma, yep, that's not too bad. Douglas Lewis is not a bad option. I think you probably move him to Parma later. Zinchenko, I don't really feel it. I don't know. Not sure about that one. For some reason. Darwin and Haaland. How much money do you have in the bank? If you're going Johnston, do you really need Areola? Unless you're going to rotate. Semenyo, Mitchell, and... you're benching Cash. I would rather start Matty Cash and just go Zinchenko down to 4 million Lascelles or something. 4.1 million now Lascelles. And just start Matty Cash. I mean, Zinchenko could potentially start this week. I just think he's just a rotation risk waiting to happen. That's the only thing. I would rather go, if you had the money, to Saliba instead of Zinchenko. I mean, look at the minutes. It's not consistent. So you can never really tell with Zinchenko what you're going to get. That's the one problem with Zinchenko. Rather go maybe Saliba if you had the money. Or just go down to a 4.1 Lascelles if you wanted to. Or 4 million defender. Right? And then use that money later, next week potentially, to maybe even upgrade Douglas Lewis to who can you go? Can't go. You could use that money next week to maybe... You could do Douglas Lewis to a Parma later if you wanted to. And then eventually upgrade Gordon to an Mbeumo, potentially. I don't know. What have you tried moving the team around, seen things and see how Cash disappoints me every time I start him? True, but then if he's going to disappoint you every time you start him, is there a real reason to actually keep him in the team then? Then there's no point in having cash if you're not going to start him. He's just too expensive, and if you're not going to start him, there's no point in keeping him in the team. I would move him out then. Rohan, how are you doing? Welcome. Who do you prefer? Fatty, Mitoma, and cap between Watkins, Haaland, Salah, Saka. I prefer Mitoma, and between Watkins, Haaland, Salah, Saka, I think Salah will be the most capped or most popular captain this week. Saka, I'm a bit uncertain because I do not trust Arteta in terms of whatever he said, so I'm a bit uncertain on Saka's minutes. I think he will start, but I don't want to take that risk at the moment. I'd rather have him in my team. And then Watkins, I've gone Watkins captain because I think it's a calculated risk that I can take on this week ahead of Salah. I think Salah is still going to be the popular cap, but I've gone for Watkins cap because I think I can take a gamble. It'll depend on where you are in overall rank as well, right? If you're in a good rank, you can go safe with Salah. You want to gamble, like me, Watkins is not a bad shot. So who plays besides Ward? Gabriel, Maguire, and Lascelles. Got to choose two. I will go Gabriel. Ooh, between Maguire and Lascelles. You could go probably Lascelles against Bournemouth. Newcastle would be the better team to keep a clean sheet. So most likely Lascelles. Most likely Lascelles. Who else did I miss? Vijay, I looked at Shubharan. Are you still here, Shubharan? Who to play? It's kind of strange with all my injuries. I'm kind of happy with my team on the eye test. Need Saka to start, and having to start Taylor. I don't want a -4 this week. Archer off the bench if Saka doesn't start. Wait, Russell, is like Taylor your third defender, or can you start Archer ahead of Taylor, if that's possible? Is that a possibility? Okay, thanks, Ryan. No worries, Easy Shark. I have Saliba. Doctor says he has Saliba. Oh, wait, you have Saliba. Then, if you really wanted to go double Arsenal defense, I would go Gabriel over Zinchenko. Go Gabriel and Saliba, right, over Zinchenko. With Matty Cash, if you're not going to play Matty Cash, I would just downgrade him. Go straight to Lascelles or something. Or even another 4 million defender, like a Kabore. That is basically what I would do. Luis to Palmer. I would have 2.2. Ooh. What do I do with that? You don't have to. Okay, here's the thing. You don't have to. You don't have to downgrade Luis this week itself. You can just move the Luis move next week to. Or you don't actually. You could just roll the transfer next week. You don't have to get Palmer as well. You could just go into game week 14 with like 2 free transfers. So you could do Zinchenko you can go Livramento, although Livramento is a bit of a risk with minutes. I would say that now itself. You could go Zinchenko to Gabriel, and if you wanted, you could move Matty Cash to Livramento. That's another option if you're not playing cash. I'm sticking to Watkins for this game week. And lastly, who do I bench between Cash, Guehi, and Porro? Might be crazy, but I would say Guehi. I just think there's Porro might not keep a clean sheet because of all the injuries, but there's so much upside in that move. Like having him, he's an upside player. So I'd probably go Guehi as the bench, just because of the lower upside. Embuemo has hard fixtures. What about Diaby instead of Luis? You could have Diaby. That's not a bad shot. No. I don't mean Embuemo this week. I meant Embuemo in game week 14. Then he has Luton. That's a good fixture for Embuemo. You can go Luis. I mean Diaby this week. That's a possibility as well. I don't mind that. I have Burns and Lamptey on my bench, so it's just Taylor for me. And I'll get rid of Burns for my next transfer. Fair enough. I do see Everton win something versus Palace. Yeah, that's the thing. So I would bench Guehi out of that. I would probably bench Guehi. Yes, I'm here. 2 free transfers, 0.5 in the bank. Not sure what to do. All right. 2 free transfers, 0.5 in the bank. So Gabriel starts this week, probably. With your team, how much is Turner? I'm selling for 4 million. Damn it. What are Brentford's fixtures like? One second. Was it Flecken that had... Is Flecken still okay? Is he fit? Do we know if Flecken is fit? All I can think about is just moving Turner down to a 3.9 goalkeeper. That's all I can think about. FPL MFZ. Welcome. How are you doing? 2 free transfers. Saka to Embuemo, Archer to Ferguson. You reckon? Don't know if I'll move Saka this week though. Archer to Ferguson, I don't mind that. But I feel like you're gonna have to the only way you're funding that move by moving Saka to Embuemo. Look at 7794 team ID if you could. Didn't Flecken get subbed off at halftime? He did, but I don't know what his... Let me see if there's a team news thing here. Here we go. Was there anything said about Flecken? Flecken past fit. Oh, okay, so Flecken is fit. Okay, so Flecken's gonna play. Never mind. Take it back. So Flecken will play. Feel the need for Newcastle defense, but not sure. Oh, you don't have Newcastle defense? Greg, are you still here, Greg, by any chance? I'll have a look at your team as well next. Newcastle defense. Oh, yeah. You don't have Newcastle defense. Interesting. How much do you have in the bank? 0.5, no? You could do Taylor to Lascelles, Shubharan. Or, if you don't think Tsimikas is going to play, or you think Tsimikas is going to lose his spot, I have Tsimikas. I am going to gamble with him before... Okay, let me first tell you. I'm going to gamble with Tsimikas and see what... Like, I'm going to bench him for this week and next week. But I'm just going to gamble and see whether he's lost his spot or not. If he hasn't lost his spot by this time, then I'll play him for these weeks. If you can bench him for 2 weeks and take that gamble, I don't mind doing it. Otherwise, if you think he's just completely lost his spot, you could also just move Tsimikas to a Newcastle defender. Or you could do Taylor to a Newcastle defender. That's your other option. Greg is here. Nice. Cool. Those are your 2 options. Vijay, your team is good, right? So I'll load the other team here. 7794 FPL MFZ. You should join the mini league. Do you have space to join the mini league? You should, if you do, I would recommend joining the mini league. And then Greg, what's the plan? What did you do in your team? If I switch to Diaby, Zinchenko to Livramento, and cash to Wan-Bissaka, I have 1.1 in the bank, but I don't know who to start. Everyone has good fixtures. I can see United with a 1-0 win. Ooh. You could even do Wan-Bissaka to Maguire and save another 0.1. You could do Wan-Bissaka to Maguire. That's another thing you could do. Thanks, Ryan. No worries, Shubharan. No worries. Let me know where you go. Whether you go Taylor to Livramento or Lascelles, or do you move Simicast? Let me know what you're doing. So you meant Diaby. So Diaby starts, right? Zinchenko to Livramento. Cash to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, ooh, here's a okay. Here is a thing for you, Doctor. And I don't know how you want to play this. There is a possibility where you could, instead of doing the to United defender, right? You could, if you wanted, go to a Chelsea defender. Although I do admit that's booking in a transfer way. I mean, that's a way too early move to do, because something between now and 15 could happen to a Chelsea defender, and it might be a problem. So maybe you go United defense for the moment. Yeah, probably United defense. Was there anyone else that you could have gone? Yeah. Went to Saliba or Guehi? Already own Gabriel. If you can go to Saliba, I don't mind it. I actually don't mind it, Siab. If you can go to Saliba. Colville could easily be dropped from here until that's the thing. That's the problem. I feel with United's lack of fullbacks, Wan-Bissaka can be more guaranteed start. Fair enough. Okay, then I don't mind Wan-Bissaka. So in that case, I would start Wan-Bissaka over Livramento this week. Although I cannot guarantee you to Livramento's minutes, that's the one thing. But I would start Wan-Bissaka this week. Just you have to take advantage of that Luton fixture and hope he gets at least an assist, potentially, if you're going to do that. If you're going to bring in a United defender, you start them this week. Okay, now this is Miss FPL MFZ. This is your team. Shubharan, you're good, right? So I'll close the team. Alright, Greg, need some help deciding what place to start and who to bench. I transferred Mitchell for Udogi and Martinelli for Madison. So Martinelli starts, Mitchell for Udogi. So Martinelli, San, Doku. Oh. Alright, so Bowen starts, right? I would start Bowen over Hwang Hee-chan. I can see Doku playing against Chelsea. I think he will play against Chelsea. Who did you do? Bucky, welcome. These nuts, welcome. Simikas or Guehi, Saka or Bowen? I would go Guehi, Saka or Bowen. For this week, even with the minutes issue, probably slightly leaning towards Saka. Also, do I lock in the transfer now? Are we expecting any news by the deadline? I can have a look for some team leaks if you want to. Give me a second. Let me just... I'll have a look. Give me a few minutes. I have great bench depth from this wildcard and I got rid of Sterling. He'd been an army. Fair enough. Now, I'll start Bowen. Potentially over Hwang Hee-chan. The Crystal Palace defender, I would just have second bench. I don't know if I would start the Crystal Palace defender. Oh, who are you going to start the Palace defender? I don't really see who I would start the Palace defender over. Yeah, no. Everyone else has high upside that you just can't. Saka could be rested and bought off early. He could be bought off early. I agree with that. That is one I would agree with. But you kind of have to take the... I mean, it is against Burnley, end of the day. You have to kind of take the risk with it as well. Because there is upside. Just have to take the risk. Bucky, yeah, you can send your teams. No worries. You have to kind of take the risk. Bob, welcome. By the way, Greg, what do you think? Start Bowen over Hwang Hee-chan, and I guess you benched the Crystal Palace defender, right? I can't really tell you to start him over any of the three defenders you have up there. The one thing is you can decide whether you want to start Hwang Hee-chan against Spurs, or do you start your three? Do you start either Alvarez or Doku? That's the only difference. The rest, I think you start. What do you think, Greg? Bob says, Cash, Diaby, Porro, Alvarez, who will you bench? Out of that list, I would probably bench Porro. Out of that list. Bob. Porro, out of that. Okay, thanks, bro. No worries, these nuts. Also, guys, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to subscribe and leave a like as well. If I've helped you or anything, please make sure to subscribe and leave a like because it helps the channel. And we're trying to get to 600 subscribers as well. 513, welcome. Can you review my team later? Yes, I will. Can you tell me where you're in the mini league so I can load your team up? And FPL MFZ, are you still here? FPL MFZ. 2 free transfers, Saka to Mbeumo, Archer to Ferguson, you said. I don't know if I'll go Saka to Mbeumo, to be honest. If anything, I would look to move either Maguire or Tsimikas out, or even potentially Matty Cash if you really wanted to, or just downgrade your goalkeeper to a 3.9. That's the only thing I can think about. You could move one of Maguire. You could move Maguire if you wanted, if you're not going to start him this week, or Tsimikas, one of the two, to a Newcastle defender, FPL MFZ, if you're still here. That's the only thing I can think about. Sounds good. I think I'll bench Sufal. You have Sufal. I didn't even... Yeah, no, Sufal, yes. I did see him on the bench. Yeah, Sufal bench. Definitely. I don't think I trust West Ham's defense that much to be starting Sufal. Hwang and Mitchell. Yeah. Make sure to have Hwang first bench though. Make sure you have the correct bench order. So have Hwang Hee-chan first bench, Mitchell probably second bench, and then Sufal third, potentially, based on how likely they're to keep clean sheets. I heard Saka not training, but Saka did travel. He's traveled with the team. Play Lascelles over Guehi this game week? Yeah, I probably would. I probably would play Lascelles. If you didn't have Trippier, I probably would do that. I won't be against it. Same, but I'm not... I don't care that Alvarez to start. You know what I mean? Oh, you mean you're not sure if Alvarez will start, or... The thing is, Alvarez, do I do Alvarez to Ferguson or Nketiah or keep Alvarez? Ooh, Alvarez to Ferguson is not a bad shout. Enketia, if we get some leaks with Enketia starting, I don't mind it, but Enketia is just like a 1 game week or 2 game week punt at best. I'll tell you that now itself, because Gabriel Jesus will come back and play NM. So it's a very short term punt, if anything. But Ferguson, I don't really mind. I don't mind that shout. Normal team 98, risky 140. Okay. Thanks for the help. No worries, Greg. No worries. So I'll close Greg. I'll close your team. Mr. Nobody, are you still here? And Doctor, we're good with your wildcard, right? So I'll close that as well. Just gonna close all these tabs to have like, so I know which teams have reviewed. All right. Boki, this is the normal team, right? Also, did I review everyone else's team? Play Lasses over Guehi? Yeah, I would. Shubharan. Thanks for the help. Do I do Alvarez to Ferguson? I answered that as well. Okay. All right, Boki. What's the plan? What is the plan for this team, and what's the plan for the risky team as well? Madison has got to go, Boki. Probably an Arsenal defender. Sorry, Arsenal midfielder. Potentially. Martinelli. What's the plan for this one? Just realized I'm not watching the stream live. Oh no. Are you delayed? 513. Oh yeah, 513. You didn't tell me. Where in the mini league are you? I was supposed to review your team as well. Can you tell me where exactly? Oh, can I just find it here? I should be able to find it. You can tell. It's 10. Was it 10 Hag? Man, you're gonna have to tell me where exactly. 48. Yes, 10 Hag. That's the thing. That's what I was wondering. I need to ask you 513 because I was notified about this. Is it 513 or is it what is it? Is it supposed to be pronounced something else? Is it like a S? Is the 5 an S and is the 1-3 something else? Or do I just call it 513? Or is it supposed to be like a character? Like an alphabet character? Bro, Suchek or Archer, whom should I start? I don't mind Archer this week. Samuel, I don't mind Archer. Sledge. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I'll just. Do you want me to call you Sledge or do you want me to call you 513? Let me know. I don't mind Archer, Samuel, but I like being called 5. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll just call you 513 then. Alright, Bucky. Probably sub Anderson for someone on normal team. $4.3 though. Who are you gonna go to? How much money do you have in the bank? 1.1. You have 1.1. Can you get to Gordon? Boki, can you do Anderson to? You're probably short, right? 4.3, 5.4. You'll be 5.4, right? Do you have 5.4 million if you were to move Anderson out? Can you let me know? Archer starting? Yeah, Archer will start. I don't see why he won't after the last week's performance. Best midfielder for 8 million long term. Long term? How long are we talking about? Probably Bowen for the moment. At least until game week 17, it will be Bowen. I would go Bowen. If you want a bit more of a punt, maybe Martinelli. If you want a punt. Let me also check for some leaks while by doing all of this. Saka was training. Huh. Trying to just find some. Nothing yet as well in terms of leaks. Archer starting, yeah, 0.4 shot. 0.4 shot, right? Okay, here's your other move. You could potentially do. You could do. Okay, so if you do the Gordon move, you're not going to be playing 3 strikers, right? You're going to go down to 1 striker. You're going to go down to 2 strikers. You could do Edward to. I say this with Luton coming up as well. You could go Edward to Archer, or just keep Anderson for now, right? You don't do the move, right? You keep Anderson for now and you just roll the transfer, because you only have 1 free transfer for this team, right? That's the other thing you can do. Oh, because the other one is a -4, right? Downgrading Edward. This is the only thing I can think about. Otherwise, yeah, probably that, and start Gabriel. I don't know if you want to do that. Math on point. That's basically what I would think. Cause yeah, 4.3, 1.1. Yeah. No, oh, you have 2 free transfers. What? Oh, you rolled a transfer here. Okay. So you could do that if you wanted to. Anderson to Gordon and Edward to a 4.5. How much money does that leave you with? Can you tell me how much money that leaves you with? Because the other option, I don't know if I want to go Mitoma, to be honest. Not really sure I want to go Mitoma. The other option is 5.6, right? 5.6, 6. He's not 5.6 for selling, right? How much is he for selling? Nah, you probably play him this week. I was thinking if you could get to Martinelli. Primrose, welcome. What's your favorite player? Ooh. Who is playing right now? Good question. I don't know. Don't really know at the moment. Like I would have still supported Ronaldo, to be honest. I still think I might say Ronaldo as in the last few years, like the last decade or so, I would say Ronaldo just because he came from United. I'll leave you with 0.5 in the bank. Okay. The other option I was thinking is you move Anderson to Palmer, right? If you move Anderson, 4.3, Palmer is what, 5 million still, if I'm not mistaken. 5.1. So 8 million, no? That is. So you'll have 0.3 left. If I'm not mistaken, you'll have 0.3 left. Anderson to Palmer. And then yeah, that's the only thing I can think about. That's the other option. How nailed is Livramento at left back? Not at left back, probably right back, which would probably move Trippier to left back. The other option is Livramento could potentially play right wing, which he did in the Champions League. So he plays right wing if Almiron is not going to play. And then Trippier plays the right back spot and Lewis Hall plays the left back spot. I don't think Livramento will play left back though. I don't think he's that much of a left back. The Anderson to Palmer? Yeah, you could probably do that, Anderson to Palmer, because I think we're going to get Palmer anyways, right? You could even start Palmer if you wanted to. City, that's the only thing. But honestly, like, because he takes pens, I don't mind starting him in 2 weeks against Brighton as well. So maybe Anderson to Palmer might be the other move if you wanted to. I can't really think of any other specific moves if you want to. So just do the one transfer and then roll the second. That's the other thing. Because I like you could probably keep Edward for 1 more week against Luton, but after that he's got to go. To be honest, I think you've got to sell him after that. Risky team, Maddison has got to go. Funnily enough, your risky team at this point looks slightly better at the moment. Risky team, you have only 1 free transfer, right? Maddison to... Wait a second. If you sell Maddison, you're... No. Okay, maybe not Maddison. Keep Maddison for the moment. I don't know who you're going to bench out of that front line. No, you could potentially bench Alvarez if you wanted to. Edward to Antonio? No, don't go Antonio. Antonio needs to be benched from West Ham. Don't go Antonio. I wouldn't go there. Worth the punt on Livramento or just stick to Lascelles? Lascelles is the most safer thing. Livramento has upside, but it's risky. So it's up to you where you actually want to go with that. Don't forget to like the stream. Yes, people, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. I've seen a lot of new people this week. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. Saka to Trossard if it doesn't start. Yeah, but Trossard, how long is a Trossard player? I don't mind Martinelli instead, potentially, if Saka is not starting. Or even like another player. It doesn't even have to be Arsenal. Could go somewhere else as well. I'm just trying to find any trying to find a few leaks if I can for you guys, but nothing yet per se. Nothing. Nope. I'm here watching the stream while getting my wisdom tooth removed. Oof. Wait, you're at the dentist? I need to do that as well. I have been suggested that I need to remove it. I'm not looking forward to it per se. But yeah, I will eventually have to do it. Do you look at my team 9th in the league? Yes, Evan, I can do that. Boki, with this team. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. What were you thinking, Boki, in terms of this team? Let me know, because if you move Madison out for, let's say, a Martinelli, then you've got to probably bench Alvarez this week out of the lot in the front line. Probably have to bench Alvarez. The other option is you roll the transfer this week. That's probably what I'm thinking. Or Ent Nouri has got to go. For who though? You could go Livramento or Lascelles for Ent Nouri. That's another thing you could do. You could go Livramento or Lascelles for this specific section. Although Ent Nouri has some good fixtures after that. I don't mind that actually. But Wolves, in terms of keeping a clean sheet, is a bit low. So you could roll the transfer. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Who should I bench? Guehi, Dalot, Cash, or Paro? Gurshan, I'll let you decide between Guehi and Paro. I probably will go Guehi just because I think Paro has a slightly higher upside. But yeah, that's it. Probably Guehi. So this was bookies. Oh, before I go to Evan, 513, are you still here? Let me know. 513. My Sam, how are you doing? Welcome. I actually kept delaying mine for a year, but lately grew half it. Ooh. Oh no. Yeah, I've got that problem happening as well. This is my team for this week. Okay, 513 is here. I think I'll roll the transfer. Everyone has good fixtures. Yeah, just roll the transfer. I think if you can go into the international break with 2 free transfers, I do like it. Thanks a lot, Ryan. No worries, Bucky. Alright, that's my team. That's my captain. Let's go to Evan's team. Okay, I'm gonna close 513's. FPL MFZ didn't answer, so we're gonna close his as well. That's Bucky's team as well. And this is 10 Hag 513. And then after that we go to Evan. Alright, what's the plan? 1 free transfer, 1.6 in the bank. Alright, Madison has got to go. The question is, do you want to risk it with Saka? Or do you want to go instead for a Martinelli? That is the question to you. The other option... who else can we go for? Yeah, so it's one of those two. The other extremely far-fetched decision, and it's extremely far-fetched, is like a Madison to a Bruno. Although I don't know if I would want to do that. That's the thing. But yeah. I was also thinking Embuemo. I don't mind Embuemo as well. But I have a feeling that Adingra might have to move out instead for an Embuemo. What do you think? Do you really think we're playing I think like game week 14, I might even look to move out Adingra to an Embuemo, if you can. Potentially. But I don't think you have the money for that, no? Adingra might have to move to like a Palmer instead. You could do Embuemo. No United player, fair enough. I can minus 4 bring in Trippier for... Oh! That changes things. That is tempting, 513. Now I don't mind doing that if you wanted to. Get Embuemo and do burn to Trippier. That is a nice move. I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't mind that. And then start Trippier this week over Simicas. Yeah. I don't mind it. You could do it. I don't mind it. Yeah. Looks like a nice move. Embuemo tough fixtures, but to be honest, I won't be surprised if he scores against Liverpool. Sorry, wait. I'm looking at the wrong team. Oh no, I'm looking at the correct team. Evan, what's the plan? Evan, by the way, while I'm discussing 5-1-3s, what's your plan with your team? What is the plan with your team? I forgot, instead of who do I play, Guehi or normal team? It was Guehi or normal team? It was Gabriel, no? Oh wait, no, actually. You just play Guehi. Do you want to start Simicas or do you want to start Gabriel? It's between Gabriel and Simicas. I would probably start Gabriel over Simicas. Don't you think? Probably start Gabriel over Simicas. And just play Guehi as well because he has a better fixture than Simicas this week. Up to you, Bucky. So the decisions are no -4 and just move Madison out. B -4 for Saka or Martinelli plus Saliba. Oh. Yeah, I see that as well. Or C, Embuemo plus Trippier. Which one has the highest upside? Okay, for this week, there is a chance that the Arsenal play has a slightly higher upside because it's Burnley, right? And also because Newcastle have tough fixtures in the next two against Chelsea and United, even though they're at home and may not be as tough. So at least for the next 3 weeks, the Arsenal play has a slightly higher upside. So you could potentially go for that Arsenal play. And then in game week 14 or something, if you wanted to, you could then downgrade Martinelli to Embuemo and maybe upgrade, if Simicas has lost this spot by then, do a Simicas to a Trippier or even a Matty-Cash to a Trippier. What do you think? What do you think, Evan? Either roll transfer or Martinelli Trossard in for Saka. For Evan. Sorry, not for Evan, for 5-1-3. What do you think? Don't forget to join the Discord. Yes, people, Discord, links in the description. I can actually, if you guys want, I can put the link here as well. But don't forget to join the Discord as well. That's the link for the Discord for anyone who wants. Do I really need a -4? No, you don't. You could just do the one Arsenal player move this week and start Simicas. But if Simicas is not going to start, then you're in a bit of a problem. But you don't really need the -4 this week as well. It's up to you. One thing to note is Embuemo gonna blank in game week 18. Yes. But if you have a decent bench, you can potentially handle that blank. Thoughts on Mitoma as captain? If Estupinan was playing, I would have been a bit more confident, Sam. But because Estupinan is not playing, I'm not as confident, to be honest. That's the thing. Or at least we don't know if Estupinan is playing because he came back off injured, right? So I'm not as confident at the moment. I don't mind having Mitoma in the team. The armband, though, I'm not as confident. Now, Evan, roll a transfer or Martinelli Trossard in for Saka? Roll a transfer. Yeah. Roll a transfer. I'll probably roll a transfer. Or is there anyone else you think I should sell? I mean, Lamptey eventually has got to go. but there's a potential that he even plays this week, to be honest. Is there? Wait, was there anything said about Lamptey on Brighton? Brighton. Yeah, Estupinian expected to miss out, no? Okay, ruled out. Never mind. Yeah. Got it, Ryan. I'll think about it. Alright, cool. FPL petition to host talks in Discord voice channel. FPL talks. We can. I think once we can try and get a bit more people in the Discord, I think we might think about it. But not for the moment itself. Maybe once we get a few more people in Discord. Evan, you could probably roll. Just go into the international break with 2 free transfers. I'm better in USA Fantasy than FPL. Fair enough. I'll probably roll, Evan. What do you think? There isn't really anyone you want this week. Like Lamptey is the one that probably eventually has to go. But it's not a pressing transfer this week. So I'll probably just roll. Unless we get some leaks that Saka is not starting. But I highly doubt. Can't find any leaks, guys. What time's the deadline? In half an hour, no? Nothing so far in terms of leaks. It's a bit of a problem, but yeah. Nearly 30 minutes left to deadline. Exactly, guys. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and lock your teams. By the way, make sure to lock your teams. Evan, what do you think? Probably roll a transfer. And Bookie, I answered this. 513 as well. I think we're kinda okay. Yeah. Bookie, I'm closing. Did I miss anyone else with regards to teams? I don't think I missed anyone, right? Let me know if I missed anyone. But I think we're good with everyone else. If you guys want to check the chances considered, we can look into that as well. If anyone wants. But I think we're good with everyone else. That's the team for this week. Hopefully everything pays off. Let me have a look at some leaks as well, if I can. Or if you can find anything reliable. For the moment, there's nothing reliable that is coming up. Nothing so far. Trying to find no leaks. No leaks. No leaks. Thoughts on this team? Trippier, White, Cash, Sufa, San, Bowen, Adingra, Salah, Watkins, Haaland. Ooh, yeah, Ben White. Ooh, interesting. It's not bad, but I think you could reduce funds in terms of like Ben White to another Arsenal, like a Saliba. It's only 0.3 difference, right? Now, the Saliba rise in price? I think. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Ben White is 5.8. Sheesh. Going up in price, eh? Went up in price this week as well, no? I think Ben White could be slightly downgraded potentially. But it's not important. But the team this week is not too bad. Sufal, yeah, I don't mind Sufal. Who is your goalkeeper, by the way? I think White and Sufa can slightly be adjusted, but the rest of the team looks pretty good, to be honest. Maybe Adingra later to Palmer. That's another move, potentially. But it's alright, the rest. What's missing? There's no Arsenal in that team. Interesting. Oh, no, wait. You have Arsenal defense, but yeah. Whom do you cap? Who do you have? Depends on who you want to cap. Salah is going to be the most popular captain. Or depending on your rank, it could also be Haaland. In the higher ranks, it'll be Salah. In the lower ranks, I think Haaland might still be the more popular one, just because of like how the ranks work. So it's between like those are the two. Then the other options, as you guys can see from the poll, Saka is a potential. Otherwise, Watkins is another. There have been talks about Mitoma. A lot of people have asked Mitoma, but I just don't feel confident with Mitoma. I don't really feel confident with anyone else as well. Bruno, if you had him, is kind of worth a consideration. Here's someone who you guys can also think about captaincy if you had him. This man is also a decent captaincy option this week. Not gonna lie. Bought him long back, white, semi bonus. Yeah, fair enough. I think so. He could also get you like an assist once in a way. This guy is also not a bad captaincy shot, to be honest. For anyone who's thinking about it, anyone who actually wants to go like full on punt on captaincy, this is not a bad shout. Guess I'm locked in. Good luck, everyone. All right, sick. It's not a bad team, Sam. Good luck, everyone. Make sure to hit those team locks and also hit the like button, subscribe as well. While you are here, and I am trying to find a few more, but I can't find any. Who? Can we trust this guy? Who the hell is he? Who is this? I don't even know who this is. Nope. Nope, never mind. Ignore me. Thought I saw a leak, but don't think I did. Can we find Saka? Areola against Turner. Turner has lost his spot. I also have Turner. Turner has lost his spot for Forest. I don't think he's going to goalkeep in Forest again. So he's no longer Forest's goalkeeper. I think he's lost his spot. I need to find a way to like probably move him out. But I don't think I'll be in a position where I end up moving him out. Can we find any Saka team news? No Saka team news. Or at least like leaks. Alright. I think that's basically what I'm thinking. I can't find any leaks at the moment. But everything else seems to be... Yeah. Can we find any? Nope. Nothing. No, can't find anything. In terms of, there is nothing at the moment. No. Alright, nope, nothing. Alright, any further questions? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? How's everyone feeling now? Everyone's teams are locked? Feeling good? What is the plan? Let me know. I think if you guys have Saka, play him. Would I give the armband? If you want to give the armband, you can, but it's risky. I won't be even surprised if Saka starts, right? And for some reason he just gets injured in the mid, like 75th, 80th minute, and then doesn't go for England for international break. How about I leave Madison for this week, bring in Saliba for Burn, and play 4-4-2. Ooh. That's not a bad shot. That is not a bad shot. You can do that as well. You can do that as well. Yeah, you could do that. I don't mind it. You could do that as well. Thinking of Simicas to Lascelles. Cash to Saliba in the coming weeks around game week 15. That's not too bad. I don't mind that, Shubharan. So I don't need to gamble on Martinelli or Saka. Fair enough. Yeah, you could do that. 5-1-3. Team leaks, nothing yet at the moment, to be honest. No leaks at the moment. Play Lascelles over Guehi in case Saka doesn't start and Guehi comes on. Yeah, you could do that. But then what if... Yeah, you could do that. Lascelles is also not a bad shout for defense this week. Who to bench out of Gabriel, Trent, Cash, and Alvarez? Oh... So you start Trent. Probably start Cash as well because of the upside. Okay, here's the thing. Gabriel will be the most likely out of all three of those defenders to get a clean sheet. I'll tell you that now. The only problem is he doesn't have as high upside as Trent or Cash. So you could potentially... Then it's Alvarez. Comes down to Gabriel and Alvarez for me. Probably bench Alvarez. Sounds crazy. Do you bench Alvarez? Maybe it's between Alvarez and Trent. If it's between Alvarez and Trent, I might bench Trent. I think Trent is the least likely to keep a clean sheet out of those three players. Out of those three defenders. How is Newcastle's defensive record away from home? I can have a look for that. I can get it up if you wanted to. Newcastle's... Let me have a look. Should I go for Gabriel over Saliba to save some extra money? Yes, you can do that as well. I don't mind it. You can do that as well. Okay, so between Trent and Alvarez, if you wanted more clean sheets, Gabriel has the higher clean sheets, but honestly, if you want high upside play, then you start Trent, Cash, Alvarez. If you want more certainty of clean sheets, then yeah, Gabriel. But tough question, Barney. I can't believe you have those kind of players. Is there any way to like start all 4 of them, or is like your midfield just stacked that you have no other choice? But yeah. All right. You wanted Newcastle defense away from home. That's basically it. Shubharan. This is one player saved. This one player saved my whole week. Ooh. All right. Let me have a look. All right. I'm switching Shubharan. 122. All right, people. Make sure to hit the like button as well. And if you're new, do subscribe because we're trying to get to 300. Trying to get to 600 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe and join the mini league as well. There are a lot of people in the mini league. Palmer, look at that, saving your game week. Look at Palmer delivering. What's the plan for this week, Dom? You have 2 free transfers, don't you? What are you planning on doing this week? And a very interesting position, if I do say so. How much money in the bank? Oh my god. You're in a tough spot, no, this week. 2 free transfers as well. What are you planning on doing, Dom? I wish you had more money in the bank. Because I would have suggested maybe Braithwaite to a Maguire. But you can't even do that at the moment. Need to have a think? Yeah, fair enough. The other option was you downgrade Braithwaite to a 3.8 Waldock just to free up 0.2. That's the only other thing I can think about. Because I would have said Lascelles, but Lascelles has gone up in price by 0.1. If you moved just before the price rise today, I would have recommended Lascelles for you. But it's gone up now. That's a bit of a problem. Who would you change in my team? Alright, let's have a look. Anyone knows why Gabriel dropped in the Sheffield game? The Sheffield game was after the international break, wasn't it? Yes, it was after the international break. So it was because of so Arteta wanted to give a rest to players who played a lot of minutes between like international break and games before that as well. So he was looking at that and he was wanting to give players a rest. So because of that, Gabriel got a rest during that game. So because he had played so many minutes before that and also played so many minutes in the international break. So that's why. Oh wait, you said 36th. Wrong. Here we go. Backstreet noise. Get that. Wait, 1 clean sheet out of 5 for Newcastle away fixtures? Was it 1 clean sheet out of 5? Yep. Who did they play though? That's the important question. Who did they play? They played City, Brighton, Sheffield. They kept the clean sheet because they hammered everyone. They played West Ham, Wolves. You probably would have expected clean sheets in maybe these two, no? Yeah, 1 clean sheet. And when you look at it that way, yes. That's the thing. So like if the thing is, I have Trippier. I would start Trippier in any fixture because he's like I feel like he's like a fixture proof player. But any other Newcastle defender, I wouldn't start in a away fixture because I don't think they have the upside as much as Trippier does. That's the one thing. Evan is good. 513 is good. Who was this? Oh yeah, Tom. You need to have a think, right? And then Gerald. 1 free transfer. Gabriel starts over Taylor this week. Wait, I can't believe you benched. Oh no, it was because Newcastle last week. Oh no, so unlucky. Oh no. over. Start Gabriel this week over Taylor, and then the question to you: do you have one? You have one free transfer, right? Madison out for Martinelli. Yeah, Madison to Martinelli, because you can't get to Saka. So Madison to Martinelli is the other option. Or Madison to Martinelli. Yeah, probably do that. Tiger and Gunnar, long time. How are you doing? After a long time. Madison to Martinelli, or you could go Mitoma, but I don't know. I like without Estupinan, it's a problem for Mitoma, I think. That's just the one thing I feel about Mitoma. So I'll probably go Martinelli. The other thing is, I would have said Mbeumo, but maybe you can wait on that move a bit more longer. You could go Gordon if you wanted Newcastle, but 2 tough fixtures after that. So Martinelli might seem the most sensible at the moment for you. Even if I was to look at like options, yeah, it's between Mbeumo and Martinelli for you. Will you take a hit for Neto to Palmer and Madison to Saka? Ooh, good question. If I knew like the problem is I haven't got any confirmation on Saka whether he's starting or not. I mean, I don't mind it. Ooh. Okay, so no, this is with squad. So we know Saka is with the squad. Nketiah is also there. Oh, so apparently Nketiah has traveled as well with the Arsenal squad for anyone looking. So I think Saka will start. So apparently Saka and Nketiah have been spotted for Arsenal, for anyone who wants to know. So you could risk it and do that move if you wanted to. Gerald for a -4. Good mate, sorry for all good, Tiger, all good. Will you consider Rashford? Arsenal, I'm not sure who is going to start. If I had Rashford, I wouldn't buy Rashford. If you had Rashford, I would play him. I would not buy Rashford. Arsenal, it seems like Saka is... So Saka and Nketiah are both in the squad. The question is whether they're starting. I think they might start. I think Saka might start. Nketiah, I'm a bit uncertain. Wondering if Guehi at home might be a better bet. Could be. I don't mind it if you want, because there's not too much of a difference between those two. If it was a Trippier, it's a different story. But between Guehi and like a Lascelles or something, it's not too much of a difference. VL, how are you doing? Welcome. Captain Gordon or Watkins? I have gone for Watkins. I don't mind Gordon as well, but I just slightly edging towards Watkins, just because Villa at home, they're slightly better. ARG, how are you doing? Welcome. Clean sheet odds for Newcastle and Palace, please. Does this have clean sheet odds? They had a probability date. I think they removed it. Let me see if I can find it. What was the reason to why Strakosha played? I think because Flecken got injured. But Flecken is fit now, so he's fine. Okay, never mind. I can't go to Patreon. Clean sheet odds. Where else can I find you clean sheet odds? Let me see. I think I know someone else who posts clean sheet odds. Aha, here we go. This is the picture for you guys. Take your pick for this. Not too big? No, it's not. Never thought I would see the day that Archer gets the same as Haaland. True. Arsenal fan here. I am guessing Trossard in the middle instead of Nketiah. I might be wrong, but this is my prediction. Fair enough. It seems like they traveled. Both. It seems like Nketiah and Saka are in the squad. The question is, are they starting? That is the one problem. Gerald, what did you end up with? Did you decide? By the way, people, there are 12 minutes left in the deadline. Make sure to make your moves. Saliba or Gabriel? Please help me make the decision. I would go Gabriel. That extra 0.5 will make a lot in my future transfers. I would probably go Gabriel. You never know. It might actually need you. You might need that 0.5 somewhere else. So I would go Gabriel. Haaland, Son, or Mitoma for captain, in your opinion? Between Haaland, Son, and Mitoma, the thing is, Mitoma has high this thing here. Haaland is the safer pick. Mitoma, I haven't been confident enough in Brighton to be able to tell you Mitoma. Son, I don't mind, but because of the lack of creators for Son, I would rather own him than captain him. So then you're just left with Haaland. So I would probably just go with Haaland in that specific case. Mitoma, Brighton haven't shown enough to kind of convince me that I want to give it to Mitoma. That's the thing. I could do Gabriel to Guehi, Braithwaite to Lascelles. Nah, don't do that. I wouldn't do that. Arsenal defense is strong. I would not remove Arsenal defender. Don't do it. Dumb. I wouldn't do that. If anything, I would rather move Tsimikas to Lascelles. I would move Tsimikas to Lascelles before I move Gabriel to Lascelles, if you wanted to. But I would not move an Arsenal defender at the moment. Sorry for the trouble, Ryan. I know clean sheet odds might be tough to find. No. I think I can get you that. So it's either this, or if you really wanted isn't this decently enough for clean sheet odds? The other way to find clean sheet odds is someone else used to post it. Is it? Who was it that posted? I don't remember. Haaland or Salah cap. Salah is the more popular cap, Mark. I think Salah will be the more popular cap. And between Haaland and Salah, I think you can go Salah because Chelsea won't be as hard to beat. To be honest, Chelsea won't, like, in terms of the difference. I think if you look at the goal scoring, where's Liverpool? 2.4 for Liverpool versus 1.75 for City, right? So you kind of have to favor Salah in that specific case. Shall I play cash over Solanke? Yes, I would do that. I would play cash over Solanke. 10 minutes to deadline. Yes, 10 minutes to deadline. People, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, lock your teams, subscribe again. But yeah, 10 minutes to deadline. Leaning towards taking the hit. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, Gerald. Alright. Shubharan, are these clean sheet odds okay with you? Or do you want like other clean sheet odds? The other potential clean sheet odds is from this. I don't know where he gets it. I think it's from Draft Town probably. But yeah, that's your other clean sheet odds. And if you want a chance of scoring 2+ goals, that's your this thing. But I think probably this is also the same. I've got Porto, Trippier, Tsimikas, cash in my defense. Or shall I transfer? Only one transfer left. Porto, Trippier, Tsimikas, cash. No, that's fine. I think you can start all of them. Tiger and Gruner. I don't think you need to actually make the you can just roll that transfer. What do you think of captain in the Villa, boys? Riv, there you go. That's my team. And that's my captain. Welcome. How are you doing, Riv? Is Sun someone to keep long term, or is there time to sell him? I would. Okay, here's the thing with Sun. I think there is upside to keep in Sun, but I don't mind. If you have Sun, I would keep him this week. Let's see how they play against Wolves to see whether Madison's impact also is a problem. And if it is a massive problem, then you can look to sell. But honestly, I don't have Sun, and I would love to have Sun at the moment. So I would keep Sun, to be honest. I'm thinking just to save a transfer and get in Lascelles. Liverpool game probably going to end 3-1. Yeah, I think Brentford lose. I mean, I think Liverpool lose their clean sheet and Brentford score. So yeah. Do you think Saka starts? So Saka has been spotted in the squad along with Nketiah. So I think he might start. I don't know yet. There isn't a confirmed thing that he's starting or not, but I think he might. Would you have Lascelles versus Guehi? Expected points. Too many requests from me. No. All good. Lascelles versus Guehi might be a bit of a tough one to find potentially. Guehi is 4.6, no? Alright. For this week, where is Guehi? Guehi 3.4. Lascelles. Where the hell is Lascelles? Why is Lascelles not even here? Lascelles should be technically with Livramento. Oh no, here's Lascelles. Oh. It's the same thing. If anything. I want to captain Watkins as well, but I feel like Diab is going to shine, which is extremely risky. Ooh. Who else do you have, Reeve? What's the plan? Anyone else do you have in captaincy? I don't mind. If you want to captain Diaby, you can. Abode or Archer in the first bench? Archer. Abode is playing United. Nah, Archer. Go for the attacker. Last minute transfer. Bowen to Sun. Gordon downgraded. Ooh. Interesting. With your wildcard team, no? Who did you downgrade Gordon to? To Palmer? That's a very interesting move. Exactly the same. Trust the home fixture. Yeah, go for the home fixture. Who has the highest expected points this game week? I think that would be Salah, based on the models. Yeah. Salah. According to FPL reviews, Salah. According to Plan FPL. Let me see. Hold on. I got Sun in for Madison. Okay. Fair enough. According to Plan FPL this week. Yeah, Salah 6.8. Bruno, Haaland, Diaby. Wow, Diaby is higher than Watkins. So my team is Areola. Tiger and Guna got Sun in for Madison. Nice. Team is Areola, Anderson, Cash, Shah, Saka, Diaby, Sun, Salah, Darwin, Alvarez, and Watkins. Ooh. You could go Salah if you wanted to, but if you really wanted to go for the Villa players, I don't mind Watkins. But if you think Diaby is going to shine, you could go Diaby as well. Someone cheap like Garnacho? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. The safer pick is Salah, obviously. But if you think the Villa boys are going to shine, trust your gut. Trust your gut and go with it. So yeah, these are the expected points in Plan FPL for this week. And then if you guys wanted FPL review, this is what it's looking like for this week. Also, people, about 3 to 2 minutes, depending on how delayed this is, you have for the deadline. Make sure you lock those teams, confirm those transfers. Non-related FPL. Who do you think will win the Cricket World Cup? I have a feeling that it's India who are most likely to win it because they're at home. I think they are the most likely to win the World Cup. Don't see any other team kind of beating them. Or at least they're the stronger options. There was an outsider to win it. To be honest, I haven't watched enough cricket to be able to tell that. South Africa is not a bad team. Between South Africa and Australia. But I think it's India's to kind of lose. Just start Palmer or Cameron Archer. Start Palmer. Just start Palmer, hope for a penalty. You never know, you know. Go with Palmer. You don't have too much to lose. Archer, who is Archer playing again? Ooh, tough one. But maybe go with Palmer because of a home team. Did he have this tendency to concede at least one goal? So I don't mind Palmer. Alright, people, 1 minute. Lock those teams. Lock those teams. Doctor says Johnson, Trippier, Wan-Bissaka, Saliba, Salah, Captain, Son, Garnacho, Diaby, Mitoma, Nunes, and Haaland. Ooh, you're starting Garnacho. Interesting. Start Kabore over Simikas? Nah, start Simikas. Do you really think Kabore is going to keep a clean sheet against United? Surely not. United aren't that bad. I would start Simikas. Bench, Ariola, Livramento, Mitchell, and Semenyo. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Looks good. Let's see how it goes. Good luck, Doctor. Good luck. Hope it pays off. Alright, people. Deadline is the sales transfer, but we move on. We move. Salah as captain, Watkins as wild captain. Good luck. Garnacho versus Luton, might as well. I know, that's true. Alright, time to end the poll. Where did the captaincy end up with? We have... What happened to the poll? Why was there an error? So, poll ended up with Salah 56%, Haaland 27%, Watkins and Son, or someone else 10%, and then Saka 6%. Went for Burn to Saliba in the end. Hope everything goes well. Good luck. Hope I can get 50k this game week. I'm 90k right now. Good luck to you as well. Good luck everyone. Best of luck everyone. Australia has a good chance. We'll see. Hopefully. This is my team. Watkins captain. Fingers crossed. Let's see how things play out. So yeah. Good luck to everyone. Make sure to hit the like button. By the way, since it's almost to the end, do join the Discord, people. Make sure to join the Discord. We're trying to get as many people on the Discord as well. That's the Discord link. Now that the stream is done, go join the Discord as well. Not convinced by Australia's attack, Arsenal's attack, given so many injuries and poor form. Fair enough. Yeah, enough. I think Arsenal's defense is way better than their attack. So yeah. Good luck, Ryan and everyone. Good luck, Easy Shark. So thank you to Easy Shark, 513, Tiger and Gunnar, Doctor. Good luck with your wildcard. Shubharan, Exo, Reeve, Mark, Easy Shark, Dom, Gerald, VL, Sam, Kin, Simona, Bucky, and everyone else who joined early as well. Thank you. Good luck to you all. We'll see you back on Monday for 5 things we learned. Make sure to join the Discord as well. You'll have to go to like the welcome room, and then I'll give you further permissions once you guys confirm that you're in the Discord. So yeah, good luck to you all. See you all next week. And yeah, we'll see you on Monday, hopefully with a green arrow. Until then, peace out everyone.